Hey everybody, what's going on? So, as I stated, I would be back to show you the results of my comb coils or my starter locks, and here they are. Um, they're just comb coils. So I'll go ahead and give you just my thoughts on the entire process. I was there for about 4.5 hours from beginning to end. Um, some of the things that I did not like about the visit. Number one is that I felt like she didn't really wash my hair thoroughly. So, I'm already under this impression that I won't be able to wash my hair for a few weeks at least. And then when she washed my hair, I didn't feel like she washed it as thoroughly as I would have washed it. And maybe that's my issue. Maybe that's me thinking that, a salon is going to use as much product as I would use. And so maybe that's my fault for thinking that way. But that was number one. Number two, when it was all said and done with, I noticed that my hair was really stiff. And then this morning, because I got these installed last night, this morning my hair felt dry. She did use gel on my hair. And honestly, I didn't ask her what kind of gel because I really do believe that my hair did need some type of holding agent in order to keep away the frizz. My hair gets frizzy really, really fast. So I didn't have a problem with her using this gel. It was in like a homemade container, and I kind of heard another stylist say that they make their own products or their own gel. And I did see them selling stuff behind the counter. But no, I didn't inquire because I didn't have a problem with her using gel. However, the fact that this particular gel actually had this stiff drying effect is something that I'll have to try to get with her if I decide to go back to her, which I probably will. So those were the two negatives about the visit, and maybe they're not really negatives, they're just observations. Um, the positives is that she worked straight through. She did not stop to talk, to go to the bathroom, to eat, anything, which, I appreciated that because it was definitely already going to be a long evening. I started at 5. So I did appreciate the fact that she didn't take any breaks, which of course I wouldn't have minded if she had to go to the bathroom, of course. But she didn't, and I didn't take a break either. I stayed in that chair for as long as she was standing there. So we were pretty much in it together. So for the maintenance part of it, what she told me was pretty much what we all know: don't do anything to your hair, which I kind of felt that that's what she was going to say. I asked her, could I spritz it with water? And she said no. Her exact words were, water is your enemy. I don't know if I would have said that if I were a stylist. I mean, I don't know. It just seemed like something really dramatic to say. My thing is, explain to me why you're telling me not to spritz my hair with water. She didn't say, well, she did. She kind of just said, we just leave it alone. Don't put any water in it. Don't do anything to your scalp. You can spray it with some type of an oil spray. She did say, but to limit that, just to do it maybe as needed, 2 to 3 times a week. So whatever. I know me. I'm gonna do what I want to do anyway. Because this morning when I woke up and I really saw how dry my hair was feeling and just how stiff, I sprayed it with a little bit of Cream of Nature argan oil leave-in conditioner, which I'll show you that next time around. I didn't bring it with me. So in any event, I did spray it, and my hair, it just feels 150% better. So for her to say don't put anything else in it, I just couldn't follow those instructions. Another set of instructions she gave me was to come back in 2 weeks, and that she would clean my scalp with an astringent, and that she would give me a retwist in 2 weeks. I did ask her, was it necessary to do a retwist in 2 weeks? And she pretty much then changed it to, well, I'll take a look at your individual strands to make sure you don't have anything that's unraveling and address those. So we did go ahead and set an appointment. it seems like a short period of time, but in essence, I don't consider this my first twisting because really there's no pressure on my scalp whatsoever. So for her to actually say she's going to retwist it in 2 weeks, I mean, I don't even consider this my first twist, even though my hair is twisted, it's coiled. You know what I'm saying? So, honestly, I don't know if I will continue to go to this shop. It was definitely not a bad experience. I do feel like her level of expertise is not what I need in my life right now. I need somebody who is a little bit more knowledgeable and a little bit more willing to share the knowledge. My consultation was with one person, a man. He owns the shop. But then my visit was with a female loctician, which wasn't a problem, but I just felt like what I thought I was getting wasn't what I got in terms of that level of knowledge. Or show me that you're knowledgeable. Let me develop a trust for you. She was quiet the whole time. She didn't expound on any of her instructions. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I really like my hair. I like the way they turned out. As you can see, I already did a little style on the side. I do want to show you some twists that may become problem locks in the future, or that she's going to have to address when I go back to see her. So this lock right here, I'm sorry, this comb coil, if you can see right here, it's not coiled at all right there. So she's going to have to address that, I think. Right here, I've always had this problem with thinning and breaking and dryness. So if I take out this lock right here, this comb coil, I don't know if you can just see how thin it is from here to the tip. Super thin. No elasticity here whatsoever. It's not coiled at all. But of course, at the root, it is coiled and it is bouncy, and I can feel the elasticity in it. So this comes from just the fact that, number one, you know, my hair is trained in a sense. It's stretched from just years of blow drying and flat ironing and wearing my hair elongated. So my hair stretches quite easily, especially in the front where my pattern is looser anyway. So about a year ago when I pretty much stopped styling my hair, that also included the heat and so forth. I would flat iron it once in a while, but really and truly I had pretty much stopped doing that. And so I believe that my new growth, of course, is growing in thicker and kinkier than the hair that was already on my head. So this is just proof of that. From here to here, it's thick, it's coarse, but then from here on, it's lifeless. So I don't know what she's going to do about that. She didn't mention it. I didn't notice it till I got home. And then the same is true on the other side a little bit. It's really just thin right here and thick at the roots. But whatever, I'm not going to overthink it and I'm not going to worry about it. Let me take this pin down. So this is it, my starter lock. And my intentions are to make videos once a month. I do need to get my camera situation under control because right now I'm using my iPhone, which I can't keep doing this because the picture quality on this model is not up to par. I don't want to put out videos and the quality isn't up to par. I just don't want to do that. But at the same time, I did want to go ahead and get these videos out now because, of course, this is the start of my journey, and I just had to use what I had. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. Give me your thoughts. As you can see, you know, she's like, oh, you're starting your locks with such long hair. You know, I did have a lot of length, which, you know, I'm kind of glad that I'm starting with a good amount of length. As you can tell, or as you can see, my hair almost looks like a bob because I did get it cut last year into a bob. And you can kind of see my length right here. But anyway, I'm happy about the fact that I've started this process. I will keep you posted at least on a monthly basis. Any tips, any advice, any thoughts, please feel free to share them. I would love to hear from you guys. Again, I just wanted to come on here just to share this journey with you all. I hope you're doing good. Have a good weekend, and I will see you soon. Peace.